everybody, welcome to my first official part of the walkthrough. Today we'll be doing a vintage year,
Hello, everyone.
and we're of course accompanied by Diop again.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let you know, the game will be pretty much be played through, like, it'll be kind of like told in a story.
Okay.
So it'll be like telling stuff that happened in the past. But of course that won't affect your gameplay at all.
Said this was present day, though.
I was actually just thinking of that. It's not scripted at all, so don't be too overconfident.
I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself.
When I first heard that, I thought we just like called him the wrong name. Call me Jack. Hey, Rick. No.
You got it, Rick. Well, it's closer.
Better than my last name.
Then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and Rick. Or if you want to sound off on politics.
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk it.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that.
Listen. Begins with a
I
little
like how they make
incident at a vineyard in
the
Chile.
subtitles white and white. It's really easy to read.
This was a family business. Fernando Delgado.
He's not saying anything important.
Well liked.
All he's doing is saying
Have a look at the folder.
Just a little
All he's
quick
doing is-
biography about some Spanish family.
he's about to tell us the story, but we're gonna play the story for you guys instead of hearing it.
So is this supposed to be in the past or present? Because I don't really know how old this game is. And it
Oh,
says
well, it-
2004.
I think this takes place in 1997.
targets in Chile.
So,
His
anyway,
name
you'll
is
get this
Fernando Delgado.
laptop at the beginning of
Used to
every
be a
level.
colonel in Pinochet's intelligence
You'll
service.
hear the woman
Now
speaking to
he's
you,
running a
giving you the
cocaine
briefing
factory
and all.
under cover of a vineyard.
You don't have to listen to that, but you can also press
Satellite
replay
imaging
for the
suggests the
briefing.
lab is
The objectives will
underground.
be right there.
Fernando's
You can select
son,
what weapons you
Manuel,
want for the
is on the
mission.
coke
We won't
trade.
be picking
So to
any,
make it look
but
like a
you can
drug
also
deal,
upgrade the
we'll have to
weapons.
take him out too.
We'll be
We'll get
upgrading
you
any yet,
information
but
as
we will be
from
soon.
Santiago
Not
for the big
too soon,
celebrity
but like
unveiling of Delgado's
4 or
new
5
watch
levels
label,
from now.
named for
I want the
80s
best
action
upgrades.
star Rex
I don't see a
Stanton.
point of buying like a
There'll be at
like
least
a
one TV crew on
cheap
Earth.
silencer than like
Keep
a
an eye on
medium
them and their
silencer
cameras.
than the best silencer. I
Delgado's
just
got a
want to get the best one
seaplane, and that
immediately.
may be your best bet.
Anyway, this level is called a vintage year. Those are our 2 targets. Manuel Delgado, Don Fernando Delgado.
This is the level I've seen a bit of.
Have you seen the whole thing?
No, I just remember you were on a dock or something.
That
I
would
don't know
be
if it was you or I just saw it. But
It could have been the demo.
it just may have been.
Anyway, I want to give you a quick summary of all the weapons here. Before I open it, here's the favorite weapon of any assassin. You have unlimited uses of it, and it kills enemies really quickly. Bad thing is though, you have to be crouching while using it, so it's not always the best choice. Binocular is fairly self-explanatory. You know,
Kill your enemy in one hit with that.
smack them with it. Then coin, we've gone over that. Used to distract your enemy, throwing them or dropping them. This, you only have 2 uses of it, but I like it better because you can run, you can almost charge at your enemies with it. But, you know, when they're backs to you, of course, and sedative is the same thing. You have 2 of them, it just knocks them out as opposed to killing them.
Enough to knock out a grown man.
Then you have the mine, which I use it to distract people. You know, blow something up in the distance. Everyone will run to it, or you know, run away from it. Of course, you can't kill anyone because that's not an accident. That's a terrorist attack. And the detonator, you have to be 25 meters or less to detonate it.
What's RUAP stand for?
I have no idea.
Remote use advanced placement or something.
Anyway, this guy, run to the right, take out sedative, sedate him.
I wish your guy would say something like,
It's okay. Take his outfit. Just leave his body here. Nobody will come and check. If someone comes and discovers a knockout body, that'll ruin your silent assassin. But you don't have to worry about anyone discovering that body. Just come back around, go inside, go through the far door on the left, down the staircase.
I thought you had to keep your suit with you. Or can you just come back and put it on later?
Oh, you just have to exit the level on the suit. And there's our first target. I'm going to drop a coin because there's people just around the corner, so I'm going to bring them over here. And I'm going to bring up the map quickly. That's how you know where your target is, in case you don't believe me. Bring out your poison, charge at him, and poison him. See, that's why I prefer the poison over, like, the fiber wire. He also has a gun on him. I just like to grab it and pocket it. Because there's an achievement, like I said, collect all the guns. I wouldn't worry about that, because you can just replay all levels and get them. But, just
You said there's someone like right around the corner?
Yeah.
They didn't hear the guy say, ah! Or like the door opening and some body being dumped.
I'm sure they just thought he was yawning or something.
Oh, that Manuel Delgado.
He always overworks himself. Anyway,
Just strained to him.
go back outside and go to the right. And go loop around here, because I'm going to show you this guy right here. If you go too close to him, he'll look at you, like, suspiciously. Your bar will go to yellow, which won't ruin the game. Won't ruin the level for you, but, you know, best to avoid it as much as you can. Just climb. Enter the window. And here is your second target. Here I'll make use of the fiber wire.
Use the detonator.
Like, he really just sets me up for a perfect assassination. And one mistake most people make is they will dispose of the body over the hand railing. It looks so tempting to do that, but don't do that. They could discover the body. He will not land in water. He will actually land on the ground, and people will be attracted to the loud thud he makes.
So just leave him there?
Yeah, nobody comes in there. Like, this is like level 1. You have to expect it to be pretty easy. Back down we go, and we're gonna go collect our suit again. Exact same path we did. And remember to loop around the guy. Don't get too close. He has bad sight. He has bad vision, so. This guy, I didn't want to, like, accidentally stumble into him and him go like, hey, and start shooting me.
Guards!
So
Oh,
I just,
sorry,
like,
I just bumped into you.
That's how, like, stupid, like, this difficulty can be. So I just, like, let him go. You know, plus he's drunk. He doesn't know anything. And, you know, go around the building.
That was that guy that was like leaning up against the wall. I think I would have been a bit suspicious.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of outrageous disguises we'll take that nobody will get. Will even get suspicious.
Like he sees you run back there, he never sees the other
like,
patrolling
"Oh,
guard come back,
ow."
and then you come back again in the suit.
He doesn't care. He's just doing his job. And you're not out of bounds here, so you could go. You're allowed back here. Oh, you can't be going down here. That's the line between out of bounds and in bounds. But yeah, well, you see, we like walked by some guy like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if he did, but we're allowed back there. But we're not allowed on this part. Now any guy we come in contact with, we have to either avoid or get rid of. And this will be our first accident kill. The rule of thumb of this game is that nobody can swim.
Can you swim?
It's like, you know, that kind of makes a level playing field.
I
Now
see.
just wait here because you see there's one guy at the head.
Mm-hmm.
We can get rid of him, but there's someone else who I don't want him to come out just in the middle of our walk on the deck and just discover us. So we'll wait for him to come. There he is. And then we'll wait for him to leave again. I kind of sped things up. You can't really tell, but it's being sped up right
I
now.
noticed him jump out there. Mhm.
Like, he wasn't there that long, like a minute. So. Second he leaves, run. Push this guy into the water too. And that's pretty much it. That's how you get Silent Assassin. There's one guy right there just listening.
Break his neck for no reason.
Kick him.
Use the last poison syringe.
Another thing you're allowed to do, you can leave a body out in the open, but as long as you escape the level before someone sees it, you can still get Silent Assassin. Accidents do happen, that's for killing someone on accident, and Silent Assassin, that's getting your first Silent Assassin achievement. And if you look at the details, total kills, I actually had 4, but it doesn't count accident kills as your total. So I got 2 kills from targets, close combat kills where the targets, and plus I had 2 accident kills. Was I caught on camera? Nope. And I made absolutely no noise, no violence, and completed in 6 minutes, 6 seconds. Silent Assassin. The notoriety there, say if you get someone that sees you, they start shooting you, you shoot them to defend yourself. That's not gonna happen, but you can, like, they'll make other levels harder because you'll have a higher notoriety, people will know who you are, and at the end of every level you can, like, use some of the money you've earned to bring the notoriety bar back in again.
I see.
Here is paper you can read. I don't think I want to read it, but
What was this guy even wanted to be murdered for?
I don't know. We got the wine producer. There is no reason. All it said was that we want it to make it look like it was like a gang related murder. But it's funny, I read the paper, it made like no big mention of his son, it just went into big detail about the father, who's like a renowned cello player and had a few pieces published. He did pretty well for himself and made great wine.
And he had a son, Manuel,
He had a
who
son,
also died today.
we think. Yeah, but the paper will say like there are no witnesses, which makes the investigation very hard to solve. It's so stupid. It's like we found a body in a suspicious place, which might link to the murder. Like, okay.
We also see 2 dead people floating in the water, but we don't think that's relevant to the case.
They must have just realized they couldn't
They
swim.
must have been having a pool party before their air inflatables popped.
Yeah, there's these like little articles you can read there.
The mouth of hell? More after this.
A community mourns. And
There's Tosca.
there's military issues travel everywhere.
Skiing in Mexico? I don't think so.
I think that was the first official level. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I helped you. And hope to see you for my next one.
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Cut.